Good afternoon. Welcome to our July installment of Cooking with the Chef. I'm Eric Smith. I work in the food service office. This is Scott Minnell. He's works for the contractor here, and we work for you, the airmen here at the DFAC. We have two distinguished guests today. We have Colonel Carrol, who's the 75th Air Base Wing Commander. We have Chief Johnson from the Med Group. Today we're going to be doing 3 summer salads, which are, we're going to start off with shrimp ceviche. We're going to do seared lemon with arugula and Asian crunch salad. So that being said, we're going to turn the time over to Scott and Colonel Carrol, and they will walk you through our first one, which is the shrimp ceviche.
All right. Thank you, Eric.
For this segment, Colonel Carrol will be known as Chef Carrol.
Yes, Chef Carrol.
And we're going to make the shrimp ceviches. It's a lot of hot weather right now, and who wants to be in the kitchen cooking? So this is something really simple that can be done with the warm weather in mind, and we can serve it cold.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the lime juice, and we're going to add the lime juice to the shrimp that we've already diced up. Now, can anybody out there tell me in the comments down below what adding lime juice does to that shrimp? Because a lot of people think, oh, you're serving raw shrimp. But is that true? Down in the comments, tell me what that lime juice is doing right now. So we're going to kind of mix that just around just a little bit. We're going to add a couple of pinches of salt there. So my fingers are bigger, so I'd add 1 pinch, but you can add 2. And then to that, we're going to add jalapenos, just that little bite of flavor, which is the next one.
How much?
We add all of it right in. All of it.
All of the jalapenos.
You don't skimp on jalapenos.
Hey.
And then all of the onions. So we're using red onions. They got a little more punch to them.
Okay.
So we'll use the red onions. We'll add that right to it. And then the final ingredient is the tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
And we'll add that to it. And then you just take the spoon, give it a good stir. This is how simple this is. So a lot of it is just chopping. So once you chop up all your ingredients, you add them all to this bowl, you mix it, and then you cover it with plastic. Once you cover it with plastic, you refrigerate it for 4 hours or overnight, whichever you would like. The longer you marinate it, of course, the more the flavors will come out. Once that is done, we'll take that. And this is what it looks like right there.
It's delicious.
And then the way we're going to serve it today is we're going to serve it on a tortilla round. So we fry the tortilla round, and we're just going to take, you want to take some of that?
Okay.
Take some of that, put it right on top of that tortilla. Be kind of generous.
Oh, generous, not a Carol portion. Okay. All right.
Very nice.
Did a little right there on top.
Oh yeah, I was going to get some of that too.
Okay, all right.
And then we can garnish it with a little bit of cilantro, and there you go. That is your finished ceviche.
Looks amazing.
Doesn't it?
Oh.
And it's, what?
Oh, almost lost it.
And it's light, it's healthy, it's fresh, it's great for the summertime.
And I didn't get too warm cooking it, right?
There you go.
All right,
Well,
thanks,
thank
Scott.
you very much.
For allowing me to be your sous chef today.
Absolutely.
All
So
right.
we're going to get Eric back in here, and he's going to start with the chopped salad.
All right, Eric, over to you.
Okay, this is Asian crunch salad with cashews. Here again, for simplicity's sake, we've already pre-chopped and pre-cut and pre-diced everything. But what we're doing here is we're going to take Napa cabbage and red cabbage, which you see here, and we're going to mix those up.
Right there on top. Yeah. Making a mess.
Okay, then we're going to add shredded carrots. The whole thing.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to add fresh cilantro. green onions, and edamame. Does anyone know what that is? Raise your hand. Oh, tell me, what is that?
Soybeans.
Absolutely, soybeans. We're going to add those. And we're going to mix that all up, and we're going to set it aside for a second while we make our dressing.
I'm making a mess.
Perfect. Okay, now we can just set that aside and take one of those mason jars. Okay, the reason that this is called sesame vinaigrette is because we are using sesame oil to make this. We're going to use that. We're going to use the mason jar. I'm sorry, and we're going to add our ingredients, which are the salt, sugar, pepper, garlic powder, and our olive oil, and some sesame oil. Yes, put them all in there, and vinegar. Perfect. And we're going to put the lid on and give it a shake.
Oh, there it is.
Perfect. Now we're going to toss it into our salad that we've made. You act like you've done this before.
I have not actually. My mama would be so proud of me right now. My
You
mama would be
bet.
so proud. Yes. My mama would be so proud.
Perfect. Now once we get this made, we're going to place it on our serving platter there. Just put a couple of good size, we won't use all of it, just a part of it there.
Just tell me when.
Perfect. Perfect. Great. Then comes, we're going to add sliced chicken on top. About half of that. And chow mein noodles and the cashews.
Wow.
All of it?
Nice.
Perfect. And there you have it. Asian crunch chicken with cashews. Great job.
Very nice.
Okay, now our last one is we're going to do seared salmon with arugula, so we will bring back Colonel Carrol as long as Chef Scott.
Okay. Let's do this next salad.
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, we're back. We're going to do the salmon for the salmon and arugula salad. So we've got a couple of pieces of salmon here. One thing that you need to do is season your fish on both sides. One side just won't do. You don't eat one side of the fish, do you? You eat both sides. So if you'll put that on the cutting board, directly on the cutting board, actually just take the fish out.
Touch it.
Yeah, you can touch it. It's going to be cooked. Oh,
Okay.
all right. And then season it, salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper. With pinches.
Pinches.
Pinches. Pinches.
So a little bit of pepper.
Pepper.
A little
and then
bit of salt.
A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt. Okay.
So, and then a trick with seasoning is if you season high,
Yep.
it spreads out more and doesn't get
Okay,
all
yeah,
in one
okay.
area.
Okay.
So then we're going to take dill. So
Dill.
dill is a great accompaniment to salmon. And then we will flip it over.
Flip it.
Flip
Okay.
it over and do the exact same thing.
Okay.
A little bit of pepper, a little bit
Pepper
of salt.
high. Go high.
Go
right?
high. You
Go
see how
high.
it
Go
spreads?
high.
See how it spreads
Go
out nice?
high. Go high. There you
Absolutely.
go. Go high. A little salt.
That should be our motto, right?
Go high. Go high. That's right, go high. Okay, and some dill.
And some dill.
Okay.
And I'm going to get
All right.
the pan ready to go. Put a little bit of olive oil in that pan, just a little bit to help it cook. And then you've got that seasoned so nicely. And then we're going to put it right in there. And you know it's cooking when you get that little bit of sear on there. I'm going to add a little more oil.
Scott, can I move these?
Absolutely. And then while that salmon is cooking up, getting a nice little golden brown on it, Eric is going to show you the arugula salad that goes with this.
Okay.
Okay, are you going to help me, or are we going to have Chief Johnson?
I think I'll let Chief Johnson back in the
Okay,
scene
there
so
we
she
go.
can finish
Come on
it up.
down.
Come on back, Chief.
You did so well shaking up that last batch. We're going to let you do another one.
Let's do it.
This is arugula. This is a leafy lettuce here, and what we're doing is we're going to make the dressing that's going to go on, mixed with the arugula. It's going to go on top of the salmon. So, our ingredients here: we have dill, we have Dijon mustard, we have vinegar, oil, honey, salt and pepper. So what we're going to do is we're going to add all those into the jar like we did before.
Salmon is, oh, that's going to be painful. This is the easy stuff first.
It's going to be slow burn.
I'm distracted by the smell. Thank you.
Perfect. Smells like our salmon's getting close.
That might be a little more dressing than you need, so just about an ounce. And we're getting close with the salmon here too.
So I would put about maybe a third of that on this. Just right.
Oh, that smells delicious.
Doesn't it?
Okay, now that we have our arugula with our dressing on there, we're just waiting for the salmon to finish up, and then we will plate this one up.
Salmon is just about done. You can see how nice we get it. One side we get a lot of color on, a lot of caramelization on, and then we flip it over. It just takes a couple of minutes on the other side as well, depending on how you like the doneness of your fish. And then we'll take it and put it right on, and then we put the salad right on top of it.
Right on top of it?
Kind of over like this, so you can still see the fish kind of peeking out on both sides.
Perfect, there
That's
you go.
very nice.
Lovely.
I think you've got a second career.
I love to cook.
You are doing rather well.
We'd like to,
Can you turn the Carrol back up?
Scott, get everybody in here, they can put together. And on behalf of all of us, we'd like to thank you for watching, and hopefully you will try these items and enjoy them. And we want to remember you, Airmen, that if you have a birthday in any month, We'd like to invite you to come on out for a steak and shrimp dinner the first Tuesday of every month. Just get a hold of your first sergeant and we'll make it happen. Thank you and enjoy.
Yes.